Hi, happy Thursday, everybody. It's Patricia Dacre, and welcome to my Thursday video chat. I really enjoy coming on every week and talking with you. And since it's December and Christmas is around, I thought I would do it in front of our tree. December is a really super special time. Christmas and we get to decorate and everything, but it's also my birthday. So I just turned 54 this month on the 1st. And that means 27 years of my life with diabetes and 27 without. So I am at that 50-50 mark where I've gotten 27 bonus years thanks to insulin. So I'm very grateful, and I choose to live very grateful that I have that wonderful drug that keeps me going. So because it's December and I've been decorating so much, I thought it would be fun to talk a little bit about inspiration we can get from things around us. So there's tons of decorations this time of year. And the picture that I had on the cover of the Facebook photo is from when my husband and I last year went to New York City, and they had these giant Christmas lights. And I love the lights. I have lights on my bushes out front. I have lights at home. The lights just really are beautiful. I love it. I love it the way everything's twinkly. So I thought I would use that opportunity. And also you have to play on dragonfly lights, right? So that part of my business name, Lights, is all about growth, about the metaphor of God as the light of the world, and about revealing things. So I'm gonna tell you a little story, and then I'll kind of bring it full circle. So when I worked in the emergency room around Christmas, I was single, and so I always ended up getting to work. I had that lucky opportunity. But there were a lot of people that had kids and families, and I was single, so I worked. And when you work a lot of the holidays, you see a different slice of life. And so we had a couple doctors who every once in a while on a certain patient's chart would write the initials LOC. Well, in medical speak, LOC means two things. It either means consciousness, meaning someone passed out or fainted, or it can mean laxative of choice. So that is, whatever they prefer for their plumbing, they're able to take it. Well, neither of those abbreviations really fit for the patients we were seeing. The patients that were getting these letters, the LOC on their chart, were kind of sad people and by themselves didn't have a lot of family. Well, the physician told us what it was lonely on Christmas. The only reason they came to the ER is they had nowhere else to go. They were feeling very alone. And they really didn't have anything wrong. They came in with really general and vague symptoms, but they had a warm blanket, they got a warm meal, and they were around people for a while. So I started thinking, I kind of get a little bit of that melancholy, if you will, during the holidays. So because of, I don't know, maybe 12, 13 years, I didn't really get Christmas. I worked. I always felt like I was missing out. Everybody else was having fun, having, family get-togethers, and I was doing bed baths at 2 a.m. or whatever it was. And so there's a part of me that still holds on to that. And so I get what it's like to feel like you're on the other side or not connecting. And so there's a term that's flying around the internet, now it's FOMO, fear of missing out. And I think in this day and age when we can log on and we see all these people doing all these wonderful things, we feel like the grass is greener and we're on the side where the grass is all dead, right? So it's very common. So I think that loneliness that we feel, especially you add on top of that having diabetes. So now you really got to watch your food intake. People are watching you, your routine's upset. There's a lot of reasons for things to be more unstable. And so I personally always feel like it's a little bit harder during the holidays. So I'm going to offer you a couple suggestions on what to do. So for me personally, I always feel like nobody gets it. We talked about this a lot in this holiday season, but feeling disconnected from people. And so most of the time, I think a lot of us, and we all have a tendency to do this, is assume that somebody's going to notice that you're feeling left out or uncomfortable, and they're going to come fix you. So if that's your strategy, I'm going to recommend that you reconsider, because more than likely that's not going to happen, and you're still going to be feeling worse, probably not better. So what I'm going to offer for you is to take action, right? To go do something. So there's probably someone else just like you who is feeling a little bit left out. You may not know them, or you might. So there's a lot of different opportunities. It could be something like buying an angel tree gift for someone that you don't know. It could be volunteering at church. It could be helping out at schools. I just heard a really interesting idea of calling the school and finding out if there are any kids that have a negative balance in their lunch account and paying for it so that their parents don't have to make up or make sure that they get their food. I thought that was really nice. Or social media is a wonderful place to connect. So I'm on several groups in Twitter and Facebook where everybody has diabetes and they get it. Like the comments and the commentary, you really can find people who understand your struggle. And there's something about that connection that just changes everything, right? So in that connection, not only do you feel better, but you make someone else feel better. So because we're talking about Christmas lights, and I love to do pictures of things, I'm going to show you, if y'all ever had the strand of lights, we've got this strand and it's not working, right? And I've got one burnt out bulb. But what happens when you put that one connection in? I don't have my glasses on. Look, it all lights up. So that you could be that one connection that together turns the light on and makes it bigger and brighter for someone else. So even though you think you may be doing it for you, you're actually doing it for everybody downstream of you as well. So this holiday season, if you're feeling disconnected, if you're feeling that nobody gets you, nobody understands, and you're alone, go out and do something. Do some little small thing. I guarantee you it'll make you feel better. You may not feel perfect, but it'll boost your spirits a little bit. Make the effort. You'll be glad you did. If you do something and it worked out, please leave me a note in the comments. I would love to hear your story. And go be the light of the world. Have a great day and Merry Christmas.